everybody, welcome back to my channel. That's right, I homeschool. I'm Mrs. T and I'm really excited because today we have a ThriftBooks book haul, homeschool edition. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into it. Okay, so total, I do have my notes here to refer to, but total I purchased 31 books. One ended up being refunded. I'll put the one that was refunded up here because they couldn't find it, which I was super bummed about, but that's okay. We had a lot of good stuff. So I decided to break it down. I already pulled it out of the boxes. I made sure everything was here, and I'm going to show you guys kind of by category why I purchased what I did, and also break down kind of cost. So on the screen here, we'll have the cost of the book that's on the cover or the inside of the jacket. And then I'll put the ThriftBooks price as well next to it. Now be aware that ThriftBooks is a place that you can buy used and new books. None of these are new though. These are all used from acceptable condition to like new condition. So you'll see a variety of different looks of these books. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So the first two books that I bought specifically to support my preschoolers' homeschool curriculum. So we are going to be tackling some French this year with my preschooler. And so I ended up buying the Usborne French Dictionary for Beginners. And this is, obviously he's not reading this book, but this is a good guide for me. And I'm hoping that this is something that we can use through the years. It also comes with some internet links, which we haven't tested out yet. I hope they still work. I'm going to test it and see what it looks like. But I am pretty excited. The inside of this book is pretty classic Usborne when you look at some of those older dictionaries. So pretty excited. All right, the next one that I bought is also from Usborne. This is A Visitor's Guide to the Ancient World. This covers ancient Greece, Rome, and Egypt, which is going to be crossing over with our time traveler book that we are using. We're basically tackling history like it's a story, and so this will be a good resource for us to kind of get that day in the life and that exposure to what it was like back in the day. So pretty exciting. All right, so while I was going through, I did go down memory lane for me. So I grew up surrounded by books, and my mom went through a period of time where she loved Usborne books. But as we got older, those books were re-gifted, and occasionally I still think about them. And I found 4 of these books at ThriftBooks. The first one here is called The Pyramid Plot. This is definitely above preschoolers level. This is going to be something for later, but it is a puzzle book meant for an older children, and you're kind of going through and discovering the plot of the pyramid, and it's like a little mystery book, which is fun. For younger audiences, which we'll be doing with my preschooler, I also have Uncle Pete the Pirate, and we have Dragon in the Cupboard. And then the last like nostalgia book that I bought, again from Usborne, are the 5-minute bedtime stories. This one, you guys, is really skinny, and like these are actually 5 minutes. I remember reading some of these growing up, and they were things that I just really enjoyed. I remember the books to this day, and but I feel like, kind of rambling, but I feel like a lot of 5-minute bedtime books are really like 10 or 15 minutes long. So I'm really excited for one that is actually short enough to look like it's 5 minutes long, and we'll see if my memory serves me right. The next stack of 24 books are all books that are going to be supporting our Layers of Learning by Joellen McCarthy. I'll put it up here, curriculum that we're doing. So this year we're really focusing on exposing my child to some diverse literature that covers some pretty tough topics. And so I'm going to go and actually I've organized these by topic. I'll tell you what topic the books will fall in, and we'll kind of go in. You'll notice that some topics here have 1 book, others have 4. It was just what I was able to pick up from ThriftBooks for those good prices. So the first one, let's see, is going to be focusing on celebrating names and identities. And this book is My Name is Aviva. This is one of the 4 books, but they're the only one I got from ThriftBooks. All right, topic 2 is standing out and fitting in. And I got 2 books from this topic. We have Not Quite Narwhal, and we also have Marisol McDonald, Doesn't Match. This one is actually in both English and Spanish, which is cool. We don't do Spanish at home, but that's a really cool bilingual book. I wish they had something like this in French. If you guys, by the way, know of any bilingual French books that you are just loving, comment down below, let me know, because I am dying to find some more bilingual books to add to our library. Anyway, back to it. The next topic is spaces and places. So we have Charlotte and the Quiet Place, my map book, Visiting Feelings, and Please Louise. Okay, the next topic that we are going to be doing is student voice. We have Rules for School and Library Lion. From celebrating culture and stories, we have 2 books. We have Little Libraries, Big Heroes, and Library on Wheels, which actually this one we have gotten from the library before and we really enjoyed. It's full of some really nice photographs, has a lot of content. It's not something that you would be sitting down and reading in a single reading, but it's really fascinating actually. I highly recommend this book. I was really excited to see it inside this program. Okay, from the topic of exploration as learning, which is pretty cool, I have all 4 books for that topic. We have Daniel Finds a Poem. We have My Forest is Green. What If? And we have Call Me a Tree. This is actually pretty cute. This is also a bilingual book in Spanish and English. Alrighty, for respecting ourselves and others, we only have 1 book from this topic, and that is We're All Wonders. If you haven't read Wonder, I definitely recommend it. This is like the picture book from that novel. Novel's not preschool level at all, but it is. It's very good, very, very good. Okay, from the topic of empathy and experiences, we have 2 books. We have a good old Christian Robinson book, the book called Another. And we have When the Cousins Came. From the topic of the impact of our words, we have 3 books. We have Trouble Talk, The Honest to Goodness Truth, and Nerdy Birdie Tweets. This looks ridiculous, and I can tell you sometimes I really like those books that have your modern day technology in there, because they're kind of fun to look at when you're older and kind of go back and be like, oh my gosh, like look at this, look at the technology, like what is tweeting? You know, it's gonna, when it falls out, it's gonna be pretty cool. All right, the next one is from the topic of growing in confidence, and that is I Used to Be Afraid. This one we actually have gotten from the library before. It is not our favorite. It actually is very few words. It's very bold, but it's not bad, and I am definitely excited that we own it. It's not bad. I'm excited that we own it. I'm kind of excited to see how it works in the program. Okay, the last 2 books are for the topic of finding courage, and we have Small Things and The Happiest Tree, a yoga story, which I am excited for. All right, so all that said and done, total, this is how much we spent, not including taxes. This is how much it would have cost if we bought these new based on the listing price on the books. And this is how much we saved. I am so excited, you guys. Overall, I'm very happy with the quality. I think though, if I were to buy when I buy more books from ThriftBooks, I think I'm gonna try to go for the good quality and higher if I can find it, because I definitely did notice a quality difference between acceptable and good. And I think me personally, with how much we read these books, I'm gonna look for a little bit of higher quality. Well, that is it, you guys. Thank you for sticking around with me. Keep your eyes open because I will be doing another round of, what's it called? Of a book haul, another round of homeschool book haul, because this Layers of Learning book is very literature heavy and very rich with a lot of diverse literature. I'm happy to share the hauls with you in order to support this curriculum, as well as some of the other things that we're doing. So stick around and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you know when the next video comes out. And I will see you all very soon. You have a great day. Bye-bye.